Hi, I'm Gemma from Generation Strength and welcome to day 17 of the 30-day Strength from Home workout challenge, where we're going to be working out every single day for the next 30 days. Today we have hip mobility, so we're going to be focusing on opening up the hips and relieving lower back pain. We're going to be doing a 15-minute mobility series. So first move we have is a wide hip opener. So we're going to come half kneeling, we're going to have the back foot flat, we're going to open up the hip, we're going to come down. So from here I'm going to have my hand against my knee and I'm going to push it out. Okay, so my foot is slightly off the mat and it's only touching on the outer part. So I'm going to squeeze my bum and I'm going to squeeze my core. I'm going to keep the knee outwards. And my foot is on the outer edge. My other hand is on the floor and I'm stacking my wrist underneath my shoulder and I'm pressing my hand open to open up the hip. We're going to be holding this for 15 more seconds. We've got 1 minute on each side. So same on this hand, the hand is down from here, I'm pushing the knee out, my foot is coming off the floor. Want to relax the back foot, put it down. Push the knee as far out as you can. Got 30 more seconds here. Take deep breaths. Remember that we're squeezing the bum and we're squeezing the abs. Ten more seconds here. Now we're going to come down, seated, one-legged stretch out in front, and then we're going to bring the knee over. So it's in line with my knee. So I'm crossing my leg. My foot is flat on the mat. My back is straight, and I'm pulling the knee towards me. So I'm stretching the piriformis. So I'm pulling the knee to my opposite shoulder. And my back is nice and straight, so I'm not rounding. Flexing the foot. Back straight, pulling the knee over as far as I can, so we should be feeling it here in our glutes. Deep breaths, we've got 10 more seconds here. Switching to the other side, so cross the leg, keep the foot flat. From here, I pull the knee across to my shoulder and I keep my back straight. So my back is straight and my shoulders are back. Pulling the knee as close to the shoulder as I can, keeping this foot flexed. Look straight ahead, try to sit tall. We have 30 more seconds here. So try to take deep breaths as we hold the stretch, helps us to relax into the stretch. 10 seconds. Next we're going to come up for a hip flexor stretch. So I'm in a lunge position. My knee is behind the ball of my foot. My pelvis is tilted, and I'm going to interlock my fingers and I'm going to bring them overhead. So I'm squeezing my abdominal muscles and I'm bending towards the side of the knee. That is bent. So I'm feeling this stretched on the side of my torso on the left side. And I'm feeling it in back leg hip flexor. And then deep breaths. So we're going to switch. Again, lunge position. I'm leaning forward, tilting the pelvis forward. My knee is behind the ball of my foot. I'm taking the arms outstretched above my head. And then I'm leaning gently towards the opposite side. So we don't want to come too far forward. Come far enough forward that you feel the stretch in the front of the hip flexor. But not that we're coming too low down. Deep breaths, we've got 10 more seconds here. I'm going to brace the abs as you lean over. Now we're going to come back in the same stance in the lunge position. We're going to bring the foot across so that it's the same way as my front knee. And I'm going to slightly lean forward. So my front leg is bent at 90 degrees. My foot is flat. My rear knee is on the ground. And it's perpendicular to the center line of the body. So I'm stretching the front of the hip on the back leg. I'm going to put my hands on my knees at the front, and I'm slightly going to come forward. Back is straight. Try not to twist. We want to keep the hips forward. So again, lunge position. Same position as before. We're sweeping the leg across. Hips are forward. Hands are on the knee. Holding this position, coming slightly forward, feeling the stretch here on the front of the hip. Deep breath, 10 more seconds here.
10 seconds.
From here we're going to be in an overhead squat position, so we're going to have our feet flat against the wall and our bum, if we can, we're going to take the legs wide. So my bum is as close to the wall as I can. I'm going to take the arms overhead and I'm just going to relax them here, palms facing up. So my feet are slightly rotated out, but the full foot is touching the wall here, so I'm not on the outside and I'm not caving in. It's a deep hip stretch. I'm going to be holding this for 2 minutes. So from here my arms are flat over me, my lower back is touching the ground.
10 seconds.
Deep breaths, I'm letting my knees fall to the side, opening up the hips. We have 1 more minute here. So if the stretch is feeling a little bit too intense, we can take the feet a little bit higher, bringing the bum a little bit closer.
So we can hold it here. For those that want to feel a deeper stretch, we bring the feet further down, closer to the bum. Take the feet slightly wider. Should feel this on the inner groin, on the inside of the hips. Again, feet are flat against the wall. Deep breath, relax into the stretch. From here, we're going to come to pigeon stretch. If you want to, we can grab a foam roller. So from here, I bring the knee down. Okay, this is if my glutes are tight, if I can't get all the way down to the mat. If we can be here. If not, we can assist by using the foam roller, by using a stool and stay on my hands. So I'm in a front lunge start position. My foot is relaxed.
10 seconds.
My leg is straight, so there's no knee flexion in my back knee. So using the foam roller allows you to get in the stretch so that you're properly stretching the muscle. If we come down and my knee is off and my back knee is bent, then we're not going to be able to relax into the position very well. So modify the stretch to suit you. We come down. Holding this again. The back knee isn't flexed, it's fully straight. I'm feeling the stretch in my glute of the leg that is bent on the front leg.
10 seconds.
Deep breath here. We have one more move after this. We're going to come up, we're going to go back into a hip opener, taking the knee wide. Opposite hand is down, wrist under shoulder. I'm going to rotate my head and I'm going to grab my foot. So the front leg, the knee is out so that I'm opening up the hip more. I'm grabbing my foot so I'm feeling it on the front of the thigh.
Halfway there.
If you can't grab your leg, you can reach back, pulling the foot as close to the bum as you can. And we can hold it here. Or if you can grab, keep the front foot flat on the floor, make sure the knee is pointing out. Last stretch on the other side. So, hand and knee in line, open up the hip, take the knee out. I'm rotating around and bringing the foot up. I'm grabbing from the outside of the foot, so I'm not coming in. I'm going around the side and I'm pulling my heel towards my bum. So here I'm feeling the stretch on the front of the thigh, on the hip flexor. Pulling it as close as I can to my bum. Deep breath, last 15 seconds. Okay, well done, hip mobility workout complete. I will see you tomorrow for a band stretching full body routine.